In the midst of the Gaza conflict, Hamas has made a new offer to allow the International Committee of the Red Cross, or ICRC, to deliver food to Israeli captives in Gaza. This is not a peace plan, but a focused humanitarian gesture. For families of the captives, it's a rare glimmer of hope. The timing is strategic, following months of military escalation and worsening humanitarian crisis. Hamas may be seeking international goodwill or pressuring Israel by highlighting the dire conditions for all in Gaza. Involving the Red Cross frames this as a humanitarian issue, not just a political one. The proposal has sparked both cautious optimism and skepticism. Some see it as a PR move, others as a genuine step. The ICRC, known for its neutrality, now faces the challenge of negotiating access and ensuring aid reaches captives without being politicized. Their involvement is crucial, but success depends on cooperation from all sides. This proposal could mark a small but significant shift in a deeply entrenched crisis. Israeli captives in Gaza face extreme hardship, cut off from the world, with no news of their health or whereabouts. Food, water, and medicine are scarce for everyone in Gaza, including the captives. Families endure daily anguish, desperate for proof of life or any sign of aid. Advocacy groups have pushed for action, fearing their loved ones are starving. Many captives have medical needs or injuries, and without neutral medical care, their conditions likely worsen. The psychological toll is immense. Fear, isolation, and uncertainty haunt both captives and their families. The crisis is a direct result of the conflict that began with Hamas's attack and Israel's military response, which has devastated supply chains. Borders are tightly controlled, making aid delivery perilous. The captives' fate is tied to the broader humanitarian disaster in Gaza. Any help for them must also consider the suffering of Gaza's civilians. Their plight is a stark reminder of the human cost of war. The ICRC's neutrality allows it to operate where others cannot, providing aid and monitoring the treatment of detainees in war zones. In Gaza, the ICRC is often the only trusted intermediary for humanitarian tasks. Their teams ensure prisoners are treated humanely, deliver essentials, and connect captives with their families. An ICRC visit would be the first independent check on the Israeli captives' condition. But access requires agreement from both Hamas and Israel. Diplomacy is key. The ICRC must avoid being used for political gain and ensure staff safety. With decades of experience in Gaza, the ICRC understands the local challenges. If allowed, they are uniquely positioned to deliver aid to the captives. Their involvement would be a rare application of humanitarian law in a brutal conflict. For Hamas, the proposal is a strategic move showing concern for captives, seeking international approval, and pressuring Israel. It also highlights Gaza's humanitarian crisis, which Hamas blames on Israel's blockade. Israel, however, is deeply suspicious, viewing the offer as a ploy to manipulate opinion and shirk responsibility. Officials insist Hamas is responsible for the captives' welfare and demand their unconditional release. Israel fears accepting the deal could legitimize Hamas and set a dangerous precedent. Families of the hostages are caught in the middle, desperate for any help. They urge all sides to let the Red Cross in. Their pleas add emotional and moral pressure to the political standoff. For Hamas, a successful aid delivery would be a tactical win for Israel. It's a dilemma between compassion and security. Refusing could seem callous, but accepting could be seen as weakness. Even a simple humanitarian gesture becomes entangled in the broader conflict. The stakes are high for both sides and for the families waiting in hope. If the proposal succeeds, it could save lives and offer hope to captives and their families. It might also open the door to further dialogue or even broader agreements. But the risks are real. Negotiations could fail, deepening mistrust and despair. Some fear the focus on captives could divert aid from Gaza's suffering civilians. Still, the involvement of a neutral group like the Red Cross is vital for upholding human dignity. Whether this leads to lasting change is uncertain. For now, it's a fragile opportunity, a reminder that amid conflict, compassion and compromise are still possible. Human lives hang in the balance, waiting for action, not just words.